Hey guys, this is Christina from justinandchristina.ca once again for another Workout Wednesday with a full body women's workout that requires very little space. Watch for my directions and for the narration that I'm going to do so that you get all the little techniques so that you're really working your core, abdominals, everything during this workout. Please remember, always consult your physical therapist, medical practitioner, kinesiologist, whoever is following you to find out if this workout is right for you. Let's get going. Okay guys, here we go. Let's put that nylon elastic to the side and prepare our ankles and core for this workout. We're looking to be finding our balance while engaging our core on one leg. This first warm up, our knee is bent. We're engaging our abdominals and our butt, our glutes, and our knee is bent. We want to do exactly the same thing, engaging our core, engaging our butt, all while doing this on the other side. Now, when we've completed this, we're thinking I'm going to be turning off to the side so that you'll see that I want to contract my glutes a little bit more, keep my abdominals contracted, and this time I'm doing a leg curl movement to engage my hamstrings, the back of my leg just underneath my bum. Of course, we've done this on one leg. We're gonna go look to do it on the other side. We do the same thing. I've squeezed my glutes, I've squeezed my abdominals. My knee is bent, so the muscles in my leg are working, not my joints. This creates an engagement in all of my core muscles. Let's start the real workout now with that nylon elastic. We're looking to work our shoulders, our deltoid. Here, I'm going to use only one leg to stabilize while I'm doing my elastic shoulder press. As you can see, by having that front leg bent and one leg stabilizing the elastic without my knee locked, my muscles in my quad and around my knee are working. My abdominal area is engaged, and don't forget, my butt is contracted, all while doing a traditional shoulder press. Now, in order for me to work at the same intensity on the opposite shoulder, since I'm doing one arm at a time to really work my core and teach my nervous system how to balance in different situations, this is called functional strength. I want to make sure that I'm working equally my deltoids as well as my core muscles. As you can see, once again, I'm doing my traditional shoulder press. My knee is not locked, and I worked my shoulders equally on both sides. Let's move on to a take on the traditional bicep curl. So I'm looking for the intensity that I need to actually create some kind of proper resistance to work my bicep. My elbow is again stuck to my side. I'm once again only on one leg. So even though I'm doing a traditional bicep curl with my elastic, because I'm on one leg, I'm engaging all those stabilizer muscles. And I want to do the same thing that I did with the shoulder press. I'm looking to have the exact same resistance that I had on one bicep on the other. Once I found it, I simply execute the same movement with my elbow tucked in on my side. My knee that is stabilizing is always bent, so those stabilizing muscles around the knee and around the ankle are working along with my abdominals and not just my biceps. This makes sure that even though this is an upper body exercise, all my stabilizers are working. Let's go on to the overhead tricep extension. This one's a little bit different because the leg that's going to be stabilizing is going to be the opposite leg to the arm executing the overhead tricep extension. Although this movement is done with the knee bent with the opposite arm, you really want to feel it not only in your tricep, but your shoulders of that arm that is pulling upward will be engaged. and your shoulder blades need to stabilize. I'm always careful when I remove the elastic not to hurt my shoulder blades, to rotate over. It's the same thing when I'm placing myself for the other side. I rotate under and over. Now, this movement can be done not only with one leg, but as you can see, this time I'm depositing both legs to demonstrate that if you cannot do the movements on one leg for stabilization, you can actually put both feet down. There's not as much core work, but it still works the primary muscles we're looking for. Now let's work our middle back, our rhomboids, which are postural muscles. This one's pretty simple. All you have to do is find the right resistance with your elastic, that when you inhale and open up in a fly type movement, you really feel your two shoulder blades coming together, squeezing, so that you feel your middle back engaging. It's a pretty simple exercise that can be done almost anywhere. The biggest problem here is when people do not open with their arms slightly bent. Now, this is the same principle when it comes to the overhead movement, where you're keeping your arms slightly bent as you pull against the elastic. Here we want to be working not only the middle back, but a little bit of those upper back trap muscles to help with stability when it comes to your shoulder blades. As you can see, I did one set because it was two arms at the same time with one leg bent, and then I switched over to the other leg. Now, here what we want to really execute is a outer thigh activation. So as you can see, I placed one elastic handle into the other one. I placed it and tied it securely around the opposite leg. I'm using my other leg to stabilize along with my hand, and I'm pushing and lifting the leg that has the strap and the resistance backward to work my glutes, my butt, my lower back, and of course my hamstring. And as you can see, I'm doing this at a 45-degree angle, not off to the side completely parallel. There's a slight 45-degree angle. Now, we want to do the same thing on the other side. So we want to keep about the same resistance. Let's detach one leg. And of course, well, I want to do the other leg. I don't want one part of my body less worked than the other side, especially since the body is already not very symmetrical to begin with our daily activities. So we're doing the same principle on the opposite side, trying to work our glutes, lower back, and hamstring. As you can see, I am trying not to be explosive in the movement, but controlled. My stabilizing leg always had my knees bent so that I was still working my core. Our next movement is a lunge with additional resistance from the elastic. I am using the elastic in a static position with my arms stabilizing in order to complete what looks like a lunge, but in reality it is a split squat because I am neither moving forward or moving backward. My front leg is coming down to a 90-degree position, never passing my toe, and the back leg was also at a 90-degree position. Please note that when I move to do the lunge with the opposite leg, not only is the technique the same, but my shoulder blades and my shoulders are both in a static position, holding the elastic and stabilizing it so that I do not hurt my shoulders. Our next movement is one that requires no equipment. It is a side abdominal twist. Here, the movement is simple. I am trying to engage both my obliques, my waist, and my abdominals in a standard twisting position. As I execute the movement, I'm curving my spine like a cat, and I am exhaling as I go up. Of course, once I've completed my movements all on one side, engaging my core, hips, and legs, I want to execute it on the opposite side. Again, trying to lift my knee to about the same height that I was doing it on the other side. And with each abdominal contraction where my knee and my elbow are coming together, I'm exhaling. Guys, if you want to increase the intensity of this workout, you can always decrease the length of the elastic during the workout. Or if you found that you have the right intensity and you want to work out more when it comes to endurance, go back to the beginning of the workout and do that second set. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already to follow us on our RV adventures and our Workout Wednesday, please subscribe and hit that dark bell so you'll be notified of all our newest videos. Thanks guys, and bye.